Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for waiting. I'm proud to be joined by Senators Murray and Booker. Well, here we are on day 15 of the Trump shutdown. That's right, it's now over 2 weeks since Republicans shut the government down because they refused to negotiate and fix the health care crisis that they themselves created. In fact, House Republicans haven't been here doing their job in weeks. Thousands of federal workers continue to work and not get paid. House Republicans continue to get paid and don't work. Meanwhile, open enrollment starts in 2 weeks. Americans will have to choose plans that send this cost skyrocketing. As we speak, right as we speak, families are getting letters for their new health insurance rates. This is in my home state of New York. It happens to coincidentally be in Stefanik's district. Look at the change. This is a bronze plan on Excelis, which is one of our big insurers. $282 a month. That's a lot for a family, a working family. But look what it goes up to if we don't renew the credits. $1,679. That's close to $1,400 a month. That's like $16,000 a year. Just imagine. Millions of New Yorkers are going to get these notices. Tens of millions of Americans are going to get these notices. And they're just going to say to themselves, what? How am I going to pay this? But you know what the alternative is? Having no health care. And imagine parents thinking, what if my kid gets sick? And there's no health care for them because I can't afford insurance and I can't afford the cost out of my pocket. So these are not just numbers. These are people who are suffering and going to suffer even more. So we have to do something. And right now, Republicans are letting these tax credits expire. Republicans, Donald Trump, Republicans, House and Senate are responsible for this number going up, including Representative Stefanik. So, for the average family or small business owner or farmer in rural upstate New York, spending over $20,000 a year on health care is unfathomable. And nationwide, it's true. Guess what district? Does anyone know? I'm not going to ask you to raise your hands, but does anyone know what district hurts more than any out of any state in the country? Speaker Johnson's. So it shows how much he cares about his constituents. According to a recent report, 85,000 Louisiana residents will lose health insurance. So it's just unfathomable as why Republicans are hiding from this issue that would so hurt American families. Republican policies have skyrocketed costs to historic highs on everything, from beef to electricity costs. Costs is the #1 issue facing American people. How they're going to pay each week their bills. And because of Trump's tariffs, because of what they did on electric rates, because food costs are going up so much, and health care is the tip of the spear of that cost increase. And yet, Republicans are not moving forward. People get sick. People will lose their insurance. People will die. Plain and simple. Republicans know this, and yet neither Trump nor congressional Republicans are even trying to solve the health care crisis. And that is just a horror for the American people. Now on Argentina. Donald Trump's busy trying to deliver $40 billion to bail out Argentina. It's the new Trump doctrine of foreign policy. Argentina first. Rather than fix the health care crisis devastating Americans here at home, Trump's doubling down on sending $40 billion to a right-wing MAGA strongman in Argentina. Now he's trying to pressure American banks to pony up, on top of the $20 billion in taxpayer money that he's sending there. This shows the administration's priorities. They'd rather give $40 billion to a MAGA dictator than help relieve Americans from the health care crisis they are suffering from. Whatever happened to America first? Donald Trump? Whatever happened to America first? It's time for Republicans to end the chaos and get serious, and we are doing everything we can to make that happen. Now, about the rifts. Every day the Republican chaos seems to get worse. They seem to double chaos almost on a daily basis, and nowhere is this clearer than at HHS. Trump and Vogt managed to do something truly astonishing. They, quote, accidentally fired twice as many public health workers as intended. It's vicious, it's mean, and it's incompetence, all wrapped up in one. Let me say that again. They meant to fire hundreds of people, but they were so careless they accidentally fired hundreds more. They chose to vindictively fire thousands of federal workers and couldn't even do that right. No one is forcing Trump to fire scientists or doctors in the middle of the season. They're doing it because they want to. The goal of Project 2025, a vote, and it seems Trump, is to just decimate the federal government no matter how it hurts the workers and no matter how it hurts the American people. They're gutting America's public health defenses because they want to. And don't take my word for it. Senator Lee said, quote, Russ Vought has been dreaming of this moment ever since puberty. Republicans need to get serious. They need to negotiate. We are ready to negotiate, reopen the government, and deliver desperately needed health care to the American people. Senator Murray, and my pen.